In the featherweight division at UFC Vegas 94, you got JeongYeong Lee taking on Hyder Amil. Both guys, and you're going to see this as time goes on more and more, but two guys that are entering the UFC through certain channels. Lee, Road to UFC, Amil, Dana White's Contender Series. So I like it. Lee, a slight favorite. He's 11-1. Hyder Amil, 9-0. Lee's 1 inch taller at 5'10". He's 28. Amil 34. Both guys same reach. 70. No, I'm sorry. Lee has a 4 inch reach advantage. 74-70. Lee stands right-handed. Amil stands either way. He's a switch stance fighter, always an advantage. Amil is very active. 4.7 significant strikes per minute to 2.8 for Lee, right? And you figure this is going to be a higher level of competition, you would think. So those numbers might even come down. Both guys less than 1 takedown per 3 rounds. Now Lee, he beat Isa the previous February 2023 by split decision to win Road to UFC, right? Then came back a year later, beat Blake Builder by decision. And I think what you're going to see here is every time you see him, he's going to get better and better. He looked clearly better against Blake Builder, right? 49-19 in significant strikes, 2 takedowns to none, one in dominant fashion. Now, Amil wanted the Contender Series, not sure how, barely let in significant strikes, 26-22, gave up 5 takedowns, had 0. Then came in against Fernie Garcia, right? UFC debut, KO'd him in the second round, 79-26 in significant strikes, 1 takedown to 0. So it's going to be a very interesting fight of two guys that are going to continue to get better from the previous fight that you saw them, right? You got a 28-year-old, a 34-year-old, both, got plenty of time. Amil a little less than Lee, right? But are both getting better. I'm going to lean towards Lee to get the job done here, even though he's down in significant strikes, even though he lands less than 1 takedown per round on, you look at the stats right now, but to me, he's getting better at a rapid rate, much more rapid than Amil. If not, I tell you Amil would win this fight, but I just think JeongYeong Lee is going to look better and better at a much quicker rate than Amil, right? So I think he's going to get the job done here and continue progressing, likely by decision, 2-1, very close. He'll move to 12-1 here, in my opinion, featherweight division, UFC Vegas 94.